So, you're going out on a date with someone whom you really like, and you really, really want them to like you back too. And when you have this sort of attraction, it's also easy to feel nervous, anxious around this person because what if they don't like me back? Right? And so today we're talking about how to not feel anxious before, during, and after your date. Because the thing is that it's not just a matter of how calm and collected you look to the other person. The thing is that how you feel in your body when you are around that person actually determines whether a relationship will fruition out of it or not, if it does have the chance, right? If it has the chance, and if it does have the chance, it's also going to determine the quality of the relationship. It's going to determine whether you're going to be the one who is chasing, who is striving for the other person, or you're going to be the one receiving it in a mutual, in a harmonious exchange of love. Because think about it, when you are anxious, when you are in frenzy, when you are nervous around the other person, it's easy to overlook the signs. It's easy to overlook the red flags, and you may ignore them, right? Thinking that, how can I make this person like me, right? And when you are having these thoughts, also it draws in deeper into the attachment. It makes you even more attached to him. And when you are talking to someone, especially if that person is not ready for that closeness, then they're going to pull further away. And if a relationship was to happen out of it, there's going to be an uneven energy exchange, an uneven balance, right? Where you're going to be the one who is loving more, over efforting more, sacrificing more, and you don't receive back as much as you do. And this is just one of the examples of how, when you are nervous, it is hard to actually receive love. It is hard to connect to love, connect to your heart, connect to your intuition too. That which also means connecting to whether he is actually right fit for you or not. And so today we're talking about how to let go of this anxiety when it comes to dating. How to let go of this anxiety before and during your date. So the thing is that with anxiety, what you want to know is that it is not just something that you can try to manage, right? You can't say to yourself, oh, I shouldn't be anxious about it. And you trying to saying, okay, I need to act calm. I need to look collected. I need to look like I know what I'm doing, right? I need to look like I got everything together. It's not about you trying to control yourself, because the thing is that when you try to control yourself and say, oh, I should not, okay, don't look anxious, don't look nervous around this person, the thing is that the more you try to control, the more this anxiety energy is going to come out, because the truth is that anxiety is also a form of control. So when you're trying to control yourself, when you're trying to control your behavior, when you're trying to control your acts, control your moves, more controlling energy, more frenzy, more nervousness, more anxiety is going to come out of it. So rather than that, the key is to realize that anxiety is just a form of control, and we can't try to change it by controlling further. But rather, we have to let go of that grip, let go of that clutching, let go of that control. And when you look in even deeper into that, what you will see whenever you're anxious is that it feels like you are sliding on a skateboard, right? It feels like, okay, even worse than a skateboard. It feels like you're sliding on ice, on pair of ice sheets, and you're shaky, you're nervous, right? It's like it feels like your whole body is trembling and you are on this thin sheet of ice, and you're afraid that the ice might crack and that you're gonna fall over. So this is what anxiety looks like in your body, in the energetic, in energy wise. That is actually what is happening. So we can't try to control and try to find the right step. If we are trying to right step, we're still going to be inside that energy loop, inside that anxiety trap. And this anxiety happen. Why do we feel like we're skating on ice? We're walking on ice. We feel like we're walking on thin ice sheets. The reason why we feel that is because we are making him the one who decides. We feel anxious because we pedestalize him. We pedestalize the person that we're attracted to, the person that we like. We're pedestalizing him and making him the God. And so that means that it feels like every outcome that happens is determined by him, and it's impacted by him. And so we try to control the other person by trying to control and fix our behavior, right? Change how we talk, change how we dress up, fix how we move and act around the person, which is the energy of anxiety. But instead, you let go of this anxiety when you stop pedestalizing the person and instead start bringing the power back to you. Start seeing that actually this person that you are really liking, right, that you're really attracting to, actually he is not the one who decides, right? Rather than that, you are the one in charge, the one deciding, right? You take back your feminine power, you take back your feminine choice, the desire. So the key is to remember that this person is not the one who's going to be determining whether you're right fit or not, right? We don't want to be giving the power to the other person, although yes, they can do it, but also it's a mutual thing, right? We have to be hand in hand. We have to be on the same plane. If we are to give and to receive love, we have to be on the same plane. We can't be on a lower or higher plane than the other person. We have to be mutual, on the same board, because only then, that is the only way on how you can truly see the other person, connect to the other person, see what the other person actually wants deep down, right? What the other person is actually motivated by. What are they wanting in this relationship? So you can really get to know this person, heart to heart. So when you want to let go of anxiety, the key is to stop focusing on what happens out of this date. Stop focusing on the outcome of it, but rather connect to the moment. Connect to what is here. Connect to what is being shared, right? Bring back and connect back to your heart. Truly listen with your heart, because the anxiety is more focused about how you are perceived by the other person, rather than what you actually want to share, what you actually want to say, what you actually want to express. So what we want to do is notice that it's more about you. It's not about the other person. It's not about how this date goes, how this date turns out, but rather it's about you. It's about, are you enjoying this right now? Are you connecting to this right now? Are you speaking your heart, your real desires right now? And when you start realizing that actually it's not about the date, actually receiving love, having a happy love life, right? Everything that you're doing, getting your dream relationship is actually not about the date. It's actually about you. It's actually about whether you are enjoying, whether you are connecting, whether you are being truly you. And when you start to focus on you, what happens is that instead of this nervous and anxious energy, like what we talk about, walking on this thin sheets of ice, rather than that, you're actually going to be grounding. It's like you're standing tall, standing with your feet connected to the earth. And the earth is really steady, grounded, and it's firm. Because now you don't have to be worried about whether this person likes you or not anymore, whether they are a match for you or not anymore. But rather, it is about reflecting back, right? Being yourself. It's about fully being you, so that you know what it's like to be loved for being you, to be held for being you, to be accepted for being you. And a date is simply a practice ground for it, a practice ground on whether you can allow yourself to be received for who you are, to be accepted, to be held for who you are. And that, my love, is a key to letting go of anxiety when it comes to your dates. And even beyond the dates, if a relationship were to later unfold out of it, if it does have the chance to, right? It's about connecting back to you, and that is how you let go of anxiety and experience peace, satisfaction, and joy in your dating, your love life, your relationship.